Hi, today we are going to learn about Tableau. This is the main interface as soon as you open your Tableau once you install. Uh, the basic interface provides you options to connect to either different types of files or you can connect to many servers. Just to have a sneak peek of what are the things that you can connect, what are the types of files that you can connect. These are the types of extensions that is supported in Tableau at this point. As you can see, this it has a wide range of options for you to have a connection with Tableau. And in terms of server as well, there are too many types of servers which you can connect to and have your data being analyzed in the Tableau. Now let's go to a simple inbuilt sample data which is Superstore and see some of the functionalities of Tableau at this point. Okay. So here you can see this is the main layout wherein you have the fields of the data that you have been uploaded or added to Tableau. These are categorized in various different icons here. Some of them are date. Automatically Tableau recognizes the kind of data is there in each of the columns that you have uploaded. Either it's a date, text, or a geographical spatial field, or is it a measure with numbers in it or something like that. Okay. And this is the big white space where you call sheet, in which your visualizations are displayed as in when you drag and drop your data fields into either rows or columns. Okay. And the field and the section in between these fields and the sheet are uh, drag and drop sessions wherein you have pages, filters, and marks. I will explain you how it works, all of these. And apart from this, you also have something called analytics tab, which generally is derived out of your own data as and when you have a appropriate visualization available. So these are mainly for advanced analytics, something like median, average line, constant line, which generally you would have to calculate and add a separate field, which is done in an automated way within Tableau itself. And these are basic toolbars at the top, and yep, and you can adjust your view as per what you want it to be. Okay, so let's put some of the fields here and see how it looks like. And lastly, and I forgot to tell this, so this is show me, which basically shows the types of visualizations available. Generally some of them get inactivated, some of them get activated based on the fields that you have dropped into this columns and rows. Yep. So a dimension is something which splits a measure in those many slices as such. So anything which is text or spatial or date can be a dimension. The rest of them all is measures. Okay. So let me put this region here in the columns, and let's say we put sales into rows. Okay. So this shows us the kind of sales that has happened in central, east, south, and west, and also the magnitude of it in terms of dollar value, right? And I can see that many of them are inactive in this at this point here. That means to say this set of fields that I have dropped in here can be shown only in these types of chart visualizations. Okay. Coming to this section where you have pages, filters, and marks. Let's say pages is nothing but, you can hide this, show me here. Let's say I put the category here. Okay. So this shows me for by region the sales for furniture, and you have this category here, and you can move this for different categories. Office supplies, how is working? Technology sales, how is it working? Something like that. Okay, and you can play this when you are doing a presentation to a wider audience, so that you don't need to each time click how it works, right? So that's about it. And apart from that, the next part is filters, wherein you can add an additional filter as such. Like in this case, if I add filter, I can either choose central, east, south, west, any of specific or all, or I can do a wildcard filtering or conditional filtering or top X kind of rows. Okay, and here in the marks, you can generally there it's already always set with default setting. So when you drop a different chart, or if you want to put something like let's say manufacturer in size, okay. So this shows by this is a bad example. So let me put something like a measure. Let's say I put quantity in size. So in terms of quantity, you can see this bars became smaller. Like west has the highest number of quantity sold, and east has second, central has third, south has fourth. So, but this is not an ideal chart in terms of showing a size as such. Probably you can choose a different visualization, something like a bubble chart, which will give you a more magnitudinal view of how it works. But in this case, it's like multiple regions with the product split among those regions. So you can see this office supplies in west and central kind of office supplies is the highest selling stuff. Then comes furniture, technology, and then and so on. Right? And also you can change the colors of this based on a specific field. Like if you choose category and drop it here, it will change the specific set of categories in one color, so that's easier to explain. That's about building a basic visualization in your Tableau. How the interface works in terms of sharing it with your audience is something like these are called sheets. So each sheet can be part of one dashboard here, wherein you have, if you create a dashboard, wait a minute, this is a dashboard. So in a single dashboard, you can drop multiple sheets as such, like this, and arrange them in certain way. Okay, so this is your dashboard, and each dashboard can be part of a story. So here you have one dashboard here, and then you say, okay, this is what we analyzed in the first section, and then you carry on your story with okay, because of this something else happened in your second story line. So here this is story one, then you will add another story two, story three. So it becomes a flow at the end of the day. So you can have a logical flow to your presentation when you're doing it with your audience. So that's the reason you have three levels of sharing practice here. One is the sheet, and then you have the dashboard, and then you have the story. So this is how the feature has been placed in Tableau. And yes, I think for this session, you can probably have a workout on how it works and stuff like that. Have a feel of how Tableau works. Then probably have a good practice section, and we'll come back with more videos. Yeah.